Yo Peachy Queen, Taco Frenzy awaits. Live from the kitchen, fools. Imp slinging gourmet tacos, braised beef, ground chicken, and fried Nashville hot chicken. Plus a secret dessert. Don't screw it up, Imp, or zap. Let's eat. Rocket. Yo Spring Draco, Imp's tacos are 90% grease, 10% regret. Braised beef? More like braised disaster. Keep burnin' shit and I'll zap your greasy mitts, Imp. Face with steam from nose high voltage. Yo Spring Draco, grab a taco.
Dope kick! Let's try this again. Hi guys, we can't hear you. You can hear me now. You can hear me. You can definitely hear me now. Is this thing on? Yeah, this is thing on. Hi guys. Boomer! There we go. Hi guys. It's been a month and a half. Holy shit. It has been actually a month and a half. It has been a hot minute. We're back. We're back. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm super excited to bring this back to you guys. You guys are great. You guys are honestly the greatest. Those of you guys, by the way, you should have it available now. It should be available. I should have figured this out before. My bad, guys. Is the bread clip not there? Bread clip's not there, is it? Bread clip. There you go. The bread clip is there now. There you go. Okay, welcome back. Miss seeing those sexy scarred forearms. My arms aren't scarred. A little scuffed up, maybe a little bit of burnt arm hair, but that's fine, right? That's fine. It's just, it's been a minute. You guys are the best. You guys are great. Like, all this, you guys want to come out and hang out with me. Alrighty, I really appreciate all of this. You guys are great. Also, did the base not go? Did the base not go? That shouldn't happen.
Is this story based?
Yep, it did go.
Yeah.
There it is. I added text commands. So instead of having to redeem it like a channel point redeem, then they could just type a word in chat and it'll trigger something. And there's Terry. There's Terry. So we have a couple of things. First off, I really appreciate you guys coming around. It means the world, all the support, everything. And we got stuff coming up, like already, right? We got stuff on the stove already. We got stuff on the stove right here. And we actually made this, might only work for Twitch chat for Based. You're gonna love my nuts. It should work. Based and Keck should definitely work from YouTube. I tested this before and it should work. I don't know why. But yeah, like Spring Draco says, I don't think my bread redeemed worked. Should be 2. There's 2. I can't believe I'm gonna have to figure this out on the fly. Okay. Cooking stream. That's weird. Scuff is real. Yeah, the scuff is absolutely real. Ray, redeem. If it's not there, add to the top, put the position. Hi, Peaches. Hi, Peaches. What's up, Peaches? I was the first to redeem. I think you were the first to redeem bread. But there's one. There's another one. Let's get Peaches. Peaches gets the long green one. She gets the fancy green one. I've collected a variety, as you guys can see, of every shape and size and color. We got gold, we got red, orange, white, blue. There's different shapes. There's even a couple of ties in here for no reason. You has employment. Very nice. Now she doesn't have to fear the job employment application. That'd do it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Gainful employment. Hopefully it's gainful employment. We all hope. Money is all, I like money, right? Can I get some I like monies in the chat, please? I like money. Yeah, that's right. I like money. Alrighty. Okay, so before we go too far, I got a little something.
I like money.
There's
Yo,
the
Chugga
money.
1 fan YT. Tacos incoming.
Chugga. Afternoon. It is afternoon for me.
I like money.
I like money too. Yeah. We got a little something here. Dubby, this is not the newest flavor. This is Dubby's Frerin collab. It is a as you guys may be able to see, it is a honeydew and white grape flavor. It's pretty good. I've tried it before, but I wanted to do something a little special. Like you guys may remember from one of the streams we did last year, we took club soda and we mixed it to make it almost kind of like a little soda. We did it with the Japanese soda flavors, like a ramen based flavor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our scoop and we're gonna mix that nice and well. Put that away. We're gonna mix that nice and well with our club soda.
Real,
Uh-oh.
hearty, rustic, wholesome Italian food. Rich with tomatoes. Nice texture in the meatball.
That's a dad joke war crime level. Totally punishable by dad boot.
Total.
1/10. Spring Draco. Don't quit your day job. Face with tears of joy.
That was good. Death Cube, why you do this? That was good, actually. Well, there goes my cutting board. All right, no use crying over spilled club soda, right? As you can see, though, like the color on this is actually pretty good. This is a honeydew and white grape flavor, and we're putting this in club soda. It's pretty nice, actually. Oh, and thank you, Chugga. Loving the sticker brush symphony. As you guys can see down here, we have a little playlist of what's happening there. I've asked a couple of these artists personally, like, hey, do you mind if I use your music? Game Chops is always free. Game Chops has all their music on Creative Commons license, so it's always free to use. So if you guys ever end up in those situations, I'm gonna have to wipe all this down again, aren't I? Damn. Be careful about the knife. I'd move the knife first. So first things first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try this out. Because, you know, if you guys want energy drinks, this stuff, I drink it personally. I drink this stuff all the time. Not this flavor. I actually really like their yuzu flavor. The Japanese yuzu. Yeah, Mama Imp. Yes, my lovely assistant. Say hi, lovely assistant, Mama Imp. I got Papa Crusader over in the corner too. He's over here judging me silently from the corner. Man, that's actually really good with club soda, believe it or not. And as you can see on the screen, right here, Shop Dubby, you got the creator code DeathCube. If you guys check out the creator code DeathCube, you get 10% off. Yuzu like the emulator? Yes, yuzu is a Japanese citrus flavor. It's actually an excellent flavor. Similar in a lot of ways, like lemon, citron, other stuff, but it's very good. Hello, Imp's parents. Yeah, I'm not shy about all my streaming stuff. My mother over here, she was actually in the room helping me produce the stream where I fisted mayo. She watched it live, and so trust me, it's like people at work know that I stream. They watch the streams sometimes. My executive sous chef watched me fist mayo and shared that video with like everyone else, and they're all sitting there laughing their asses off. And I'm like, it's not illegal. It's a little cursed, but it's not illegal.
Mayonnaise an instrument?
Why, yes, Spring Draco. I don't know if you guys heard the news. I don't know if you guys heard the news. It's got a great flavor, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys heard the news, but Hellman's actually commissioned an academic report to determine whether or not mayonnaise meets the scientific definition of an instrument. So a viral meme from SpongeBob SquarePants about whether or not mayonnaise is an instrument has now led into an academic paper proving scientifically that mayonnaise is an instrument. And I'm just over here like, you know what? I figured this shit out like a year ago. I mean, the song of my people, that's for sure. Posted the news in the Melee channel. Oh yeah, that's right, you did. We should, yeah, you should. Also, Nightmare, I need to get with you again because I wanted to talk about that new Taco Bell menu. That would be really funny to go over stuff on a stream or something. But for now, let's go ahead and full screen this. I want to showcase this. You want to do me a quick favor and just roll that down a little bit more. So what we got here, we got our braised beef, right? So what we're gonna do
Baldo,
is
taco time.
Oh, hello. Baldo, it's not illegal, but not Duke's mayo. That would be a culinary war crime. You know what's funny? When I'm not making mayo, I'm using Duke's. That's my go-to for store-bought mayo. Only Duke's, nobody else. I wouldn't fist Duke's mayo, it's too good. So, here, what we got, and what we're gonna do. Now, I cooked this stuff last night. We cooked this last night, we had it all ready. I got here some nice braised beef. You guys can see, that's not beef, that's a dried pepper. We got a whole bunch of goodies in this pot. There we go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our braised beef. We're gonna first off, actually I should pull that stem out. That stem doesn't need to be in there. What we're doing, oh, hello. Yeah, this is how you know it's good, when it just falls apart like that, right? When it just falls apart, just like that. That's when you know it's really good. Because this steeped yesterday for about, I want to say 5 hours. We just sat this in the oven, covered. This mix is, oh man, this mix is really good, let me tell you. So this mix of, actually, yeah, okay, I want to keep you out, because I don't need the stem in there. Okay, so what we're doing, we're gonna crank this. We're gonna crank that up to bring that back up to a boil. We're gonna take this and we're gonna set this aside. Let's go picture in picture. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're setting this, we're gonna set this aside and let this come up to a boil. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some cornstarch. I'm gonna take some cornstarch and I'm going to go ahead and thicken that sauce, and we're gonna turn that into we're gonna thicken that braising liquid, we're gonna blend it, turn it into a sauce. And while we're at that, we're gonna finish it with a little bit of lime and cilantro. We got a ton of cilantro, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this up. What is in the sauce, you say? What is in the sauce? So we started off with onions, garlic, tomatoes, guajillo peppers, dried guajillo pepper, and dried chile de arbol. And we simmered the vegetables down. And then, so what? No, actually, what we did, we took the beef and tossed that and packed it with a bunch of taco spice, like homemade taco seasoning. And we seared all the sides of that, pulled that out, put the veggies in, and simmered all those veggies in. And then we put the beef back in with all the juices and drippings. And then we added about 6 quarts of beef stock to cover the whole thing. And then wrapped the top of the pot with foil in a bake safe pot. And we put it down here in the oven on about 300 degrees for about 4 or 5 hours. And then once that was done, then I pulled it off heat, made sure it was nice and tender, and I just let that sit. And I just let that sit. So I need a little container for all my cilantro. Nice fresh cilantro. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some of this and we're gonna go ahead and take a bunch of it. Now some of this we're gonna use right away. Some of this we're gonna save for later. And we got a bunch of stuff. So this we're doing first things first, right? We're just gonna cut some cilantro. Those on the Discord got to see some teasers yesterday. Yeah, we've been doing teasers on the Discord. If you guys like that kind of stuff, you can type !Discord, or DeathCube will just go ahead and give you the thing. Oh, is it boiling? It's almost. I never liked cilantro. Does it taste like soap to you? I understand. If you don't like cilantro, that's perfectly reasonable. There is also plenty of oregano in there as well. And we deglazed the pot in between with white wine. So I've got my nice
real hearty, rustic, wholesome Italian food. Rich with tomatoes, nice texture in the meatball.
8/10 war crime, Spring Draco.
Linguine.
Imp's lemon meringue will taste like bitter regret. Zap zap, you citrus saboteur. High voltage lemon.
How dare you swap my lemons with underdeveloped citrons? Also, this is the white wine that I use. Martin Kodak's is an Albarino. It's nice. It's a very nice Spanish white wine. Also, one thing that was in this, mix, I forgot to mention.
Electric Porpoise 452. Sup, gamer.
Electric Porpoise. What's up, guys? What's up? I like a good cilantro sauce. I don't know what soap tastes like, but I would assume so. It's just bitter. I mean,
it's a genetic thing.
It is. I mean, yes, it's a genetic thing. That's what I was gonna say. But like, have you never had your mouth washed out with soap as a kid? I mean, I definitely did at one of the daycares they did it. I don't know if you ever. Yeah, I think you'd probably riot if you heard about that.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't even think to tell you about it, right? Like, that if that's the worst that happens at a daycare, honestly, like, yeah, that's bad, but that's at least like one of the more innocent bad things that could happen. Oh, we getting bonked. Lord Nibirius, what's up? What's up, Lord Nibirius? Another fellow streamer and friend of the community. What's going on? We got everyone here. All the stars are here. So we got some goodies here. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic.
Yo, Lord Nibirius VT. Tacos hidden.
Okay, so one thing we're gonna do, take all this beef. It's cooled down just a little bit. We're just taking this and we're breaking it apart. Still got a little bit of that connecting stuff, all these fats and everything. Actually, yeah, those gloves might come in handy. That's still a little hot. It's a little hot. You know, for being in the industry like a while, nope. I thought that I've cleaned them a couple of times. I think that's just stained. But once we
Hey Fox, quit hiding in my vents.
Oh, early imp stream. That's right, Lolbit. Nope, I never had to go through with the soap mouth thing, thankfully. Well, I mean, that is a good thing. Also, I see it boiling. I see it boiling. Okay, this is actually pretty hot. By the time I'm done with this, by the time you're done washing those off, it is almost over. It's almost over. Thanks though. Didn't think I would see you cook, and then again, I've only been following for less than a year. I try to do this. I try to do this once a month. I see another bread clip. I see another bread clip. Those of you that are new to the stream.
Hey there, guys and gals and all
Okay. I do ask that you guys
Give me my fucking Bowser communism.
try.
Yes!
I made that one. That's actually the communist, the USSR national anthem. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this can go back here. Wash my hands for the 8th time already today so I can put on my bread clips. Jesus Christ, dude, you made that? Yeah, I make a lot of my stuff. Somebody want to redeem the, does somebody want to redeem the Death Cube 9000, please? Somebody redeem that one. I made that video too. Okay. All right. This one, yeah, that one. I made that one. All homegrown screams too. That's from when I got struck by lightning. Okay, so one thing we're gonna do is get cornstarch all over my mouse. I made that sound effect too. I like to make a lot of my own stuff. I stitched together sound effects to make that song, to make that sound.
You're gonna love my nuts.
That one I didn't make. Okay, so.
Nothing for you.
All right, so when you're making soups and stews and stuff, one thing you can do, one of the thickening agents that you can very easily make. That's right, a little bit. I do ask that you guys try to keep the spam to a minimum so I can actually kind of explain some things.
Yofira_missed.
But
Taco
it's okay.
time.
Hey
Zap.
Fiera, how you doing? You're just in time for the magic. So we got braised beef here. Oh, right. I forgot. Let's get this going. You get a blue one a little bit. Right there. We're up to 4. All right. Before we're done, we'll move the camera back up so we can see what the damage is. What happened to the sound redeem from Gauntlet? The Gauntlet sound redeem will happen later. Sumner's Wisdom, all that stuff. I've been making them, but they're not done yet. We have a Gauntlet Dark Legacy tier list stream coming up pretty soon, and I want you guys to. Oh my God, Walter. Dogs. Someone's hungry. All right, so we do this. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in.
Mommy milkers.
Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do not redeem. Do not redeem. All right. We'll go full screen for this.
I'll lure these guys to the front.
New follower. Oh shit.
Yo, Baldo.
Baldo,
Fresh
welcome.
follow alert. Welcome to the Cube's Chaos.
Come on down,
Grab a
dude.
controller. Imp streaming retro gold.
Okay.
Don't make me zap the vibes. Rocket.
Did you finish Ocarina of Time? I have not yet. We are very close. Welcome on in. But yeah, welcome on in, Baldo. Come on down. You guys give me a second. I'm gonna mute. What we're gonna do, we're gonna blend this up with our cornstarch slurry. We're gonna thicken this into a sauce. We're gonna finish it with our lime and our cilantro. Okay? So I'm gonna be muted for just a minute while we get that going. So I can show you guys, right? So I can show you guys. We got fresh cut lime and a bunch of cilantro. So first things first. First things first, we get this in here actually. I'm gonna make sure. We make sure that comes up nice and hot. Oh, I've got cornstarch all over my jacket. No! Yeah. Oh. All right, but
Is mayonnaise
You gotta
an
say-
instrument?
okay, so we're bringing this up to heat. You can see it's already starting to thicken. Those big ass bubbles, right? Baldo Arcade is here. God damn it, Nightmare. No, I'm certain that's a thing. All right, is that thick enough? Uh-oh.
Nice
Ooh.
car.
Chat, you absolute madlets just fired up a hype train. Imp stun silent, keep pumping or I'll zap him awake. Locomotive high voltage, let's go.
Oh shit.
Hashtag hype train.
Big ass bubbles. But yeah, you see these big ass bubbles? Look at that. Look at them big ass bubbles. They could be bigger. Alrighty. But yeah, so thank you so much for the, Spring Draco, thank you for all of the gift subs. Peaches, Chugga, Sigdrasil, Knight of Knee, and Celine Elenoff. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. I'm gonna go mute for just a second.
Yo Cyber Mario, sup Pixel Pusher?
Too late. Game over, pal. To hover, press Z and R.
I'm having some trouble here. Yippee!
I see him up ahead.
You did it!
Let's rock and roll.
Quick, destroy the crane!
Uh-oh. Have we been spotted?
Husky unit, cover the base.
I
hear
Don't
you,
get
Slippy.
too cocky, Star Fox.
Take him down with one shot.
You'll never defeat Android!
Do something!
Bogey behind you. Am I getting slow?
Do something!
You're too slow. Time to end this.
Slippy's ship is in the docking bay.
You're the best, Slippy.
I'll be there soon.
Missile approaching. Distance
You are starting to annoy
Damn.
me.
You guys just...
They're not taking you serious.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
They're spamming. You guys are insane. I did. Okay. I forget what show that's originally from. They run supervised. This is your fault. This is my fault.
Give me my fucking Bowser communist.
Yes!
Empty that in there. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we're back. Barry! Alright, we're back. So, what we're gonna do... Communism. Our fault, our fault, comrade. That's right. That's the spirit.
Jump kick!
Alright, we take that off heat. And yes, there's a reason I've got all these pans
Jump
here.
kick!
Add our lime, add our cilantro. We're gonna blitz that super quick. And we'll taste test it for seasoning. And then we should be good, right? So let's take a look. Cilantro and lemon, that's already Mexican. Cilantro and limon. Let's go. All right, let's try this. All right. It needs a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. A little bit of salt and a little bit more pepper. Okay, little salt. Little pepper.
You're gonna love my nuts.
And then we should be good. That's right. You're gonna love my nuts. Ow. Shit. A little splatter. What kind of tacos am I making? Oh, I'll show you guys in just a second.
Hype train crashed at some undefined level. Huge zap to Spring Draco for 2,500 subs. Imp, clean my vents or I'll short circuit your next run.
That's not right.
Collision.
Something broke. That something definitely broke there. Hype train crashed at some undefined level. That's not right. It also, well, I mean, the hype train ended, but the variables were undefined. And it said Spring Draco gave 2,500 subs. He absolutely did not. That's impressive. I do not consent. All right, well, and I missed a bunch of bread clips, so we're at 7 bread clips now. You guys are great. These guys are crazy. Okay.
Electric Porpoise 452 says, Soyuz Nareshimai Respublik Slobodnik. Splodil Anavki Velikaya Rus. Dezdrapst Wiet Sozden Voli Narado. Yedin, Movakai Savitsky Soyuz.
Okay, guys. Okay. Like I said, try to avoid spamming. Yes! I'm serious. Also, something I just heard. Okay.
Give me my fucking Bowser communism. Yes!
If you guys keep spamming, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off, I swear to God. Alright. Mods help. Let the man... Yeah, let me fucking talk, you guys. No spamming during... I mean, gaming streams are all for it. Like, it's, you know, it's a common sense thing. Try not to spam during, like, high tension moments or when I'm talking other stuff. I like to have fun. I just want you guys to kind of, like... Alright, so now we've made our braising liquid. So we made a sauce out of our braising liquid. So. Now we've made a sauce out of that braising liquid. We've got our braised beef here, and we moisten it up a little bit. Right here, just like this. Yeah, a little bit more. That pot's hot as hell. I love the pot holders. I love the pot holders too. Life happens. Coffee helps. These were a gift. And boy, they were a great gift. I love these things. They're fucking great. So now, we got this. So let's go ahead and get this back. Back here. Move some stuff around. Put this in the bad boy corner. We'll deal with the braising liquid later. In fact, what we're ready to do now... The pot holders are our Muppets. Yeah, you're right, they are. So we set this aside. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and make the other accoutrement. We got here a head of cabbage.
Wow.
Actually, let's set that aside for now. I'm not using the whole head of cabbage. There.
Wow.
For now, we're just going to use about a quarter head of cabbage to make what we're making next. So our first conquest today, we have a braised beef taco. Now you don't want to get rid of that root. No one likes the root. And what we got now cabbage. You want it shaved fairly thin, but you want it nice. You want it to have a nice texture to it, right? So it's got a nice bite, right? It's got a nice crunch to it. And we're gonna take this. Do I have a bowl for this? I think all my bowls are in the, oh shit. Oh God, electric porpoise. Actually, yeah, give me, that'll work. It'll work. Thank you so much. Another set of tier 1 gift subs. Holy shit. 5 more gifted subs. Jason Yote, Maple Kerbanog, Zazar, Explosion 85, and Drakely. Damn! Alrighty. You know what? That is a little small. You know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in here. This actually is, some of these are pretty chunky, but it's okay. And I will use this bowl later, so we don't have to wash it. I just have to get all the cabbage out. Imp face. Yeah, don't worry. I accidentally FaceTime every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not trying to hide from the world. I just think it's funny. Real talk, that's exactly why I do it. Lots of people lurking. Clip it. Nah, don't clip the face. Don't clip the face. Okay, so. Where? Okay, here. Please. For later. Now, what we got here. We got here is a nice lime vinaigrette. Lime, cilantro, a little tiny bit of agave, blended up, a little bit of, like, a bunch of oil. And what we do is we just throw that in, just like that. Mix in plenty more cilantro. I like cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, it's perfectly fine. You can add plenty more stuff, right? Not necessarily lurking. It's anyone that has interacted with the channel at any point in time. Oh, Peaches, I've absolutely gotten gift subs for channels I've never even heard of. So I don't know. Like, it's weird how it works. It's a weird discoverability thing. I don't know. Well, yeah, we just want this nice and fresh. Okay. And when we're done, we're gonna quickly remake all of the tacos. We'll have all the stuff kind of standing by for it, and we'll just make all the tacos and put them back in taco holders. So I'm gonna need you to taste test this because she can't eat beef here in a second. So what we gonna do? We got this, right? We're gonna go ahead and pull out. I don't really have any nice. What we're gonna do, I kind of wish I had a nice linen for it is all, but this will be okay. What we're gonna do, I've got nice blue corn tortillas. Chat, if you think Twitch should count you as an active viewer, type 1. Type 1 in chat now. All right. I'm gonna let this get nice and soft real quick. Fancy taco holder. Oh, I love these taco holders. These things were pretty cheap too, right? Came in what, a 6-pack, 5-pack? I think, yeah. Because I've got 3 of them. All right, so. All right. Okay. Well, we got braised beef. We got a nice braised beef taco with a lime, cilantro, cabbage slaw. And we top it with just a little bit of, and there you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our first taco of the day. Very simple, very easy. Takes a lot of time, but it's absolutely delicious. They come as 5. All right, so, and when you look at this, right, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. You can look at the cross section. The cross section's really nice too. Here you go. All right, bon appetit.
It's big. It's shiny. It's a pure silk, air-conditioned, chocolate-covered, solid gold, tax-free, extra cheese, double D, finger-licking lap dance.
That's really nice, actually. That's very good.
Enough about that.
That's very good. That's got a lot of good flavor to it. And God. Okay. So that was good. See the braised beef? It's got nice richness to it. Nice, rich, fatty braised beef, right? Good, like, bold flavors. And then you take the Mom's over here picking some of the cabbage out of here. And then the cabbage slaw is very bright and light. It's got a good crunch to counteract the fattiness. Oh, the acidity counteracts that richness and fattiness. It's a great combo. Absolutely great. Didn't your mom teach you not to talk with your mouth full? Hey, how else would you know that I'm actually eating the tacos? Damn near talking with my mouth full. You guys love it. You guys love it. Thank you, Dad. Alrighty. We're gonna start an ad break, and I'm gonna quickly reset, and we're gonna get stuff going for the next taco. So you guys give me just a few minutes. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. All right? So stay tuned. Stay tuned real quick.
Oi, chat. Imp's about to unleash a 3-minute ad break. Stock up on snacks and pray for mercy or I'll zap him mid-run.
All right, you guys, we'll be right back.
Missile 1 is heading for Great Fox.
Is that you, Slippy?
Yippee! You did it!
Alrighty, guys. I think we're ready to roll. You guys ready? Let's come back over here. Actually, yeah, it will need to tilt up just a touch. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we got a little bit of a special one for you. This one, we've got a meat grinder. A nice meat grinder attachment for our stuff. We've got here ground chicken. We got chicken. This is a mix of chicken breast and chicken thighs that have all been tossed in a little bit of oil and taco spice. And then we got here a mix of onions, garlic, poblano peppers, and jalapeno, all de-seeded, everything cut and chopped, just nice. Now, what we're gonna do, actually, will this fit that? Barely? Okay, it'll fit, but I need 1 second. You can never wash your hands enough. You can never wash your hands enough in a kitchen. De-seeded peppers, gross. Ew, no. All the seeds are where all the capsaicin is. So if you guys don't, if you like the heat, if you really love the heat, that's where you go. Spice Lord. I'm a bit of a Spice Lord too, but I don't want this to be excessively spicy. I want this to have a good flavor, and I've got people that I'm feeding that are not spice heads like me. So, unfortunately, like for me, this is actually no. This is a good time for the clean gloves. Okay. There we go. Needs to be optional for weak non-spicy eaters. That's right. If your bloodline is weak, this is optionally for you. So what we're doing here, we got a mix of thighs and breasts. We mix it up, and we're going to grind it.
Nerd Terravan Ver.
Terry, yeah, it's for Terry. It's for there. So we got an empty bowl here. What we're gonna do. Now, there's a few steps, right? There's a few steps if you want to use a meat grinder attachment. First, a meat grinder you want to keep on a kind of a low speed, like low medium. In this case, this one goes from 0 up to, what is that, 12? Yeah, 0 to 12. So we're going to keep this at about a 3 or a 4. So we're going to keep this like, when we did this for testing, we did it at about a 4. Now, you also want to take these parts before you grind it, and you want to take all these metal parts and put them in the freezer long enough to get it like right just at freezing. And then when you pull it out, then that condensation will help everything roll through. This is gonna have, I'm gonna try to keep this on low so that you guys can still hear me, but you'll hear this machine running. Get strong or die. Well, you know what's funny is everything here has got peanut oil on it. There's no peanut allergies in my family. There's no peanut allergies in my family. If you guys don't want to do this with peanut oil, olive oil works. Canola oil's fine. I don't like canola oil myself, but we're gonna. All right. So now when we do this, you want to do a little mix of everything, kind of back and forth, right? So we go a little bit of meat. A little bit of veg. Little bit of meat. A little bit of veg, and we go back and forth until everything's done. That's also what this plunger's attachment is for here too, right? So you're not sticking your fingers into a literal meat grinder. And we go back and forth. And we just keep going until the cows come home, right? Now you got to be careful because you want to make sure that you got to make sure that your chicken is also fully deboned. Why not give a finger for chat? Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Okay. Now you can see, you can I'll show you guys in a sec. You guys will probably be able to see it as the ooh, squish, squish. Sounds like my mayo jar. Maybe they should see if this is an instrument too. Ooh.
Yo Shadow 1W2, Retro Dork.
Shadow!
Smiling face with sunglasses.
Revenge. Retro Mayo. Revenge of the Mayo. No blood for the blood god, not in my kitchen. You guys can see this is starting to stack up. Now, if you're grinding chicken, or if you're grinding turkey or any other kind of poultry, you want to either cook it or freeze it immediately. Ground chicken and ground turkey go very fast. They go bad very fast. So we're going to put this on heat immediately. It'll take a little bit of time, but we're going to make sure that this goes. Guys, the hater of the channel is gone. By the way, this grinder is so useful. Mayo Gear Rising Revengeance. Oh no. No, Platinum's new hit game where you do nothing, where your weapons are just instruments. Oh man, okay. And this is the last of the meat. Your copy of Cook Serve Delicious 3 looks really weird. So if Mayo's an instrument, Imp is a musician. That is damn right. I know how to play an instrument. I know how to play many instruments. I can play the kazoo. I can play the mayonnaise. We put these back over here. All right. I'm letting that run down just a little bit. Kind of push a little bit more out of this. Let's just quickly. I'm washing up this glove. Washing up the glove. And that should be plenty good. That looks like it's good to me. So, turn it off. And another word of advice, if you have your own meat grinder, make sure after you're done grinding, you clean it or at least like let it soak pretty quickly. Because if this stuff starts to dry out, you're going to have a hell of a time getting it done.
Chat. Imp slacking off 3-minute ad
the
break
fuck you
hits
talking
soon.
about?
Don't wander off, or I'll zap ya back.
The fuck you talking about? We just ran an ad break. I literally just ran an ad break. Deathcube, what are you fucking doing? Did I fuck something up? Oh, okay. I hit the wrong button. It didn't go through. I would have no ad. Imp is playing the grinderia of time. So I guess we have an ad break coming through, guys. I'm sorry. That's weird. That's really fucking weird, guys. I'm sorry. Huh. We'll fix it. I'll figure it out. It should not be running an ad right now, but I guess this ad time button is the incorrect one. So, we'll figure it out. Give me a second. We'll make it work. Those of you with all the new gift subs, though, I gotta get this stuff on heat super quick. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. Let's at least get this and this. Yeah, if you want to help. Yeah, if you want to help me get this stuff, I'll get this rolling. Yeah, we're in ad break. Chat's back in ad land for some ungodly fucking reason. The ad break button I pressed screwed up, so I'm just gonna have to figure something out. I know what I did wrong though. But
Yo,
in the
George
meantime,
Jellinus,
where's
RPG King. Sup?
George, what's up? What we making here? What's up, George? How you doing? Well, we just finished making our braised beef taco. And now we're on to a ground chicken taco. But this is unfortunately gonna take a little bit of time to cook. There's quite a bit there. So what we're gonna do first, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go to our full screen stove. We are gonna go ahead and you just go ahead and let those soak and sit. We're just gonna come over here, I've got peanut oil. I don't use canola oil, I use peanut oil. Something Bobby didn't learn. God dang it, Bobby. All right, and then we take our wooden spoon, because we're gonna want a wooden spoon for this. We're gonna put this on kind of a medium heat. And we're gonna take our ground chicken, ground fresh, taco spiced and marinated with poblanos, jalapenos, onions, and garlic. I'm gonna drop this in here. And we're gonna get this cooking on a nice kind of like a medium-low simmer. I'm gonna have so much of this stuff. I'm so happy with the tests, how this turned out. So we're gonna try and replicate a little bit of magic here. We want this on kind of a like a low medium heat. For right now, we're gonna do this, okay? Also, chat is back from Adland. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. We don't need you anymore. Thank you, sir. And the next thing we're also gonna do, it's in the pantry. It's in the pantry. I got a little bit of chicken stock and a little bit of tomato paste that we're gonna add to this. And we're gonna finish this off. We got a little bit of tomato paste. Not a lot. Just enough to kind of add a nice healthy layer of tomato flavor into this. And we'll loosen it with a little bit of chicken stock. I'm so glad I'm not wearing Crocs. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Oh, what's up? Trying to get something? There's if it's a drink, there's bottled water underneath you there too. Ad break's over. Ad break. The ad break was an accident. The ad break was. No, we want more than that. We want a little bit more than that. Okay, we just want a little bit more than that, just to help get this all rolling, right? So. Now, if you're doing ground chicken on anything finer than kind of a large grind, you got to be careful because chicken is a bit sensitive. If you overwork it, it'll turn pasty. The texture will kind of like screw up, and you'll end up pasty and everything else. But this, once it's done cooking, we'll check the taste, we'll check the texture, we'll adjust the flavors and the seasonings as we need. But there's plenty of goodies in this. This is a homemade taco spice. There's a lot of goodies. Onion, garlic, turmeric, cumin, chili powder, paprika, salt, pepper, bunch of dried herbs, especially on the oregano. I love oregano. It's a nice bold herb. But now, there we go. So now we're gonna let this sit on kind of a medium. We're gonna let this sit on kind of a medium, real quick. And then we'll just let that sit right there while that goes. And then while that's going, there we go. It tilted a bit, so it's better. It looks a little better. Okay. In the meantime, while we have that going on,
Torishima_Eve.
Tori,
Tacos ready.
Still driving on alert. Alrighty, be safe. Be safe on the road. Don't let me distract you into an accident. I will need a couple things. I just need a bowl. I need a bowl to mix a flour mix in. Super quick. You never have enough prep bowls. Even at work, when we have like a massive number of prep bowls on a heavy day, we still run out of prep bowls. We run out of, we almost, on a really busy day, run out of cutting boards if our dishwasher's not on top of her job. Which is, it almost never happens. It happened like once. So that, all right, nice clean bowl. So the next step, we're gonna skip ahead, right? So we got our ground chicken on. The ground chicken for our ground chicken tacos is working right now. But this is gonna take a second. So you know what that means? It's time for our next taco. It's gonna be a fried chicken taco. But not just any fried chicken. We got a special one just for you guys. Specialty fried chicken. So we're gonna quickly, oh, that's, all right. I gotta make sure I get this plugged in. Okay. Now, okay, this is, for right now, this is good. We'll let this sit. And actually what we gotta do is we gotta fill this bad boy up. So, we got a little fill line. We're gonna fill this with peanut oil and get this on heat. I've got some chicken breast cut into strips that we have been marinating in a Tabasco Worcestershire buttermilk overnight. Tori, here, now we get that up to our fill line. Okay. Put that aside, and you move this back over here. Keep this stirring, mixing, working. This is, like I said, this is gonna take a minute. This it's quite a bit, but that just means we got leftovers. I know you're gonna love these, especially with all the stuff. Like we did tests before. We did tests before and they were good, but okay. So in the meantime, this is now, you guys, you can see the light is on. Get this up to about 350. And we let that sit. In the meantime, we got, that's not flour, that's sugar. My bad. I thought I had flour. I have flour. Question is, that's sugar. Double white rice, semolina. Wait, it's over here, isn't it? Right, I'm silly. So, in our bowl, in our mixing bowl, where's my super soup? Whisk. Just clean it all up and then everything. So, plenty of flour. Now, I ain't no white. I might be as white as my flour. That don't mean that I don't believe in seasoning. If you guys know me, you know I believe in my seasonings. That shit white as snow. Oh. So we're gonna make ourselves a nice little seasoning to go in our thing. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. Is the Spotify audio still going? Okay. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. Nice, healthy amount of... Oh, this is a brand new container of paprika. One sec. I got a nice smoked paprika. I like my organic stuff, and I like... of course, it gets everywhere. All right, well... Well, that's fine. I'll just have to clean that up in a second. We got chili powder. We got garlic powder. And making a line of flour. Oh, yeah. Getting ready for work, electric porpoise. All right, man. You be safe. Have fun at work. Or try. I know it's not easy sometimes. Okay, onion, cayenne, mustard powder. Okay, so then we got our, we don't need a lot. Cayenne is pretty strong. We just need a little pinch of that. And onion powder is also new. I had to run to the store today to go get more seasonings. I'm just sitting there like, right. It's always something, right? When you have some big event, you're always missing something. I do lists, I do checklists, I do all this other stuff, and then next thing I know, boom. Hey, you're out of cayenne. You're out of this, you're out of that. So. Shit. All right. Don't worry, we're gonna leave these here for a minute too so that we can keep this stuff rolling. I got another special little secret for you, because these are fried chicken taco. Wait, you guys can see. That ain't no white boy chicken breader. That stuff nice, and if you got nice color on it, just a little bit. If you got a nice color on it, you know it's gonna have some flavor. Don't be afraid of the flavor. Never be afraid of the flavor. I'm in my kitchen making easy stuff. If I pour water, I might start a fire. Well, hopefully you graduate from the pouring water to adding salt to your stuff. I don't mean that derogatorily. I hope that you're I hope that you're having fun with your cooking. Cooking can be very fun. Cooking can be very artistic. If you're not making a little bit of a mess, then I don't know. Get some of this. Okay. All right, let's go. Keep this mixing. Fold it. You can see, like, I can smell this already. Dude, it already smells great. I'm so happy with this shit. Oh, if it weren't raw chicken, I would be taste testing that. So, let's So, we got a couple of things. While this is working. Where are you at? Where are you at? Look at that. Look at that. I've got here a buttermilk chicken. But first things first, really quick, one thing we're going to do. One thing we're going to do. We're going to take butter. 2 sticks of butter. 2 whole sticks of butter. We're going to take this and we'll put this in our pot right here. Now you guys will notice you'll almost always see me using some kind of upper end butter. Like in my case, I use Kerrygold. Kerrygold is grass-fed, no hormones, free roam beef. It's good. It has a great flavor, and honestly, the research shows that cows that are treated better, grass-fed, all that stuff, everything, have a better nutritional fat. It has much better nutritional fat. Kerrygold free roam. All right, so take our Kerrygold free roam. We're just gonna melt that. And while that butter's melting, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I got here buttermilk marinated chicken breast. I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and throw some parchment on this real quick. It'll make it a little easy. It'll make it a little bit easy. We pat our cows and tell them we love them. That's right. We love our cows. We love our cows. We treat them right. They treat us right. That's just the way it works, right? Cows from Bonktown, the best. I don't know. Are those ethic? We gotta get Seth. We gotta see if those Bonktown cows are ethically sourced. I don't know. Right. I mean, this is the same place we got grandma's own grandma's own trash can kitchen. All right, trash can chickens. All right. Yeah, I'm just manhandling all this chicken. Is that all of it? Okay. This can go away. This can go away. Now this is buttermilk with Tabasco. In fact, it's not Tabasco. It's actually Crystal hot sauce. You want to do me a quick favor in the shelf in the fridge? Actually, can I just? Where are you at? Where are you at? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I use Crystal hot sauce. This stuff is great. It like beats the pants off of Tabasco in my opinion. But Tabasco's a lot cheaper. It's easier to find. It's everywhere. Like, yeah, we can go. Yeah, I can go right back where it was. Thank you, sir. All right. So what we're doing right now, we're gonna just pack these with the flour. You see what I'm doing right now, right? So we pack the flour. We pack these into this flour mix. And we're just doing this for all 6 of these breast tenders. These are just chicken breasts. These are not tenderloins. You could do this with tenderloins if you want to, absolutely. By the way, before you put your raw chicken in your flour breader, you can absolutely just taste test your flour, make sure it's right. You do want it a little on the kind of saltier side before you put your stuff in, because some of that seasoning is gonna wash out. But there you go. Like that's it. Now, if you want to do this, you don't need a deep fryer. You do not need a deep fryer to do this. You could just do this in a pan with like a ½ inch of oil. You could just do this in a saute pan with a ½ inch of oil or so. And then you'll just have to keep your eyes on it, cook it, flip it, and then let it happen. But that's not how we roll. I got a deep fryer, so I'm absolutely gonna deep fry these sons of bitches. In the meantime, we can just throw this out. I don't need this anymore. And I can use that to wash my hands too. So let's see how our ground chicken is looking. There. Again, like I manhandle my chicken. I gotta make sure. You always wash your hands after you choke your chicken, ladies and gentlemen. Always wash your hands after you choke your chicken. Air fryer would work. Air fryer would work. Just be careful about the mess. Like, you know, liners, this and everything else, right? So, in the meantime, like I said, this stuff will kind of like clump together a bit. You do want to break it apart. Just be careful you're not overworking it, because the texture, like I said, will kind of like bleh. But we're getting close. And we want to, once it gets to a certain point, we're going to kind of want to keep it on heat to kind of let a lot of these juices kind of cook through. Because all those juices, all those flavors will condense, and you want this a bit on the dry side. And that butter is almost melted. Okay. So, here we go. Here, for now, we got this. Glad to help we come for the free food. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna have this here. I'm gonna put a couple paper towels down. Our fryer is good. Now, I got flour on my ass. Yeah, I got flour on my ass. Ah, damn it. All right. I'm gonna do a couple more. Couple more paper towels down. And then while we're waiting, because this is about ready, this is ready, but our butter's almost done. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead with the next steps for our sauce. And I'll show you guys really soon what we're going to make. You want 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup, 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of chicken stock. In fact, at this point, we're basically there, but we're gonna want to make sure this is staying on heat. Where's my tablespoon measures? There we go. In fact, let's go ahead and move this over to full screen. So we'll be there for a second. Okay. A 1/4 cup of paprika. 1/4 cup of paprika. Yeah, 1/4 cup of paprika.
That's a lot of paprika.
It is a lot of paprika. This sauce, I'll tell you what this sauce is in just a second. Anyone that knows what this is, any of you motherfuckers that know what this sauce is, chime in chat. Go ahead, take your best guess. If you actually know, go ahead. Which is, yeah. You're right, I am doing a 1/4 teaspoon. What I need is a 1/4 cup. I'm doing a bat. This for those of you who don't know, I am, yeah, which means I'm doing 4 tablespoons. So a 1/4 cup, 4 tablespoons. 1. Now I've got here a nice, like I said, I got a nice smoked paprika. 2, 3, 4. That's close enough to 4. It's gonna have a great flavor to it. I love it. Of course I know, but I won't spoil it for the chat. I don't know shit. Yeah, Cyber Mario. Go ahead, give me your best guess. Then 2 tablespoons of cayenne. Yeah, it absolutely is. Oh, she knows. Speaking of chickens, my town or towns technically seem to have a strange influx of wild chickens taking over the streets. That just sounds like KFC for everybody. Call in the Roman cook squads. So 2 tablespoons of cayenne. 1, 2. Is that your phone? Or is that? I bet that was his. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chili crema. Nope. Nice try, Nightmare. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder and onion powder each. Is that gonna do it for this garlic powder? I have another one. One. Nope, it's perfect. Get out of here, go straight to hell. That's the garlic powder, that's the onion powder. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons. I don't know. Is what brings the boys to the yard. Okay, and then 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of pepper, and it looks like my salt count got erased off of there too. I believe that's 2 tablespoons. Take that. So that's 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Then 1 tablespoon of pepper, as soon as that gets back on. And then my salt, I believe was 2 tablespoons. I think it's in the second thing on in my bag. So it's like a kind of tattered yellow notepad. There we go. Yeah, we can just move this. That's it, it's right up front. How much salt was compared to pepper?
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup, so you will need 2 tablespoons of salt. Okay. That's the pepper, and then 2 tablespoons of salt. Okay, and then we let that mix up really nice and well. In fact, why am I using that? Why am I using that when I could use my whisk? Because my whisk is dirty. I can fix that. I can fix that. And fix his little red wagon. This is almost done too. Oh, baby. Smelling fantastic. Magnifico. Oh wait, that's more Italian than Spanish. Cyber Mario, I need a Spanish expert. What would you say? Sí, señor. It's tacos. Believe it or not, I actually have a pretty buenísimo, sabroso. Yeah, what he said. And that's our sauce. You guys recognize what this sauce is? I know you guys, I know someone out there does. But it's not done quite yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do a little bit more cornstarch slurry to thicken that stuff up. Otherwise, it just kind of becomes a weird mess. Taco sauce, not quite. Not quite taco sauce, nice try. We just need a little bit cornstarch slurry. That will cool it back down, but as soon as it comes back up to a boil, that'll start to thicken, and we want it to stay nice and thick so all that kind of melts in together. If I was doing this right, I would use another particular type of thickener, because it would work better with the fats. Cornstarch is not the best when you're working specifically with fatty. For the people, you guys may recognize that already. Sweet and sour sauce, not quite. I'll give you guys one more try. One more try. Anybody out there from the peanut gallery? Anybody? Last chance. Last try. Whoops. Oh, a little bit. That's actually ready. That's ready. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. And let's go ahead and move this on back from here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Nashville hot chicken tender sauce. This is great on sandwiches. This is great on chicken fingers, fried chicken, go all the way. Looks more like an enchilada sauce. Nashville hot sauce is oh wait, you know what I actually forgot? I completely forgot. the actual most important step. But we can do that over here. We can do that over here as soon as I get this over here so I don't melt shit. If you want to do me a quick favor, just give that a stir. I forgot the most important part. We need the honey. If people are sitting there like, I don't know what this sauce is, the honey is actually the most important part. Nashville hot sauce is a honey cayenne sauce. Now, for this size of recipe, you only need about an 1/8 cup. And you'll taste test it to make sure it works. There we go. There we go. And this can go, that can go straight to hell. And we make sure that's all mixed in nice and well. There we go. Szechuan sauce. Nice. Well, yeah. All right, so there we go. Now I'll get myself a bowl to toss all this stuff in very shortly. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fry all this chicken off, and we're just gonna toss it in this. And we're gonna pull out all the goodies, all the accoutrements to go on top of that Nashville hot taco. I've made a whole bunch of stuff from scratch. And then some stuff, you know, it's just easier to, yeah. So, but I do want to taste test this first. Let's take a nice little test. This is traditionally, like a lot of places, this is exactly what Nashville hot tends to do. It wants to clump up. So you got to keep it mixed, or you got to use the right kind of thickener to help make sure it stays smooth. But because of this, it's a very nice, good flavor. Yep, that's good. And it's got a good heat to it, but it's not screaming hot. Honestly, I think it could use a little bit more honey. Yeah, if you want to try it, here's a spoon. It definitely has some heat to it, so don't be surprised. You will taste it, but it's a slow burn kind of heat. It's a slow burn kind of heat that will get you. Yep, the flavor's all there. All those flavors work really well together. Now, you think so too? Yeah. Where'd my honey go? Yeah, the honey. Yeah, if you end up in that situation, a little bit more honey will work. You know, just about another. So in this case, I say we move that up from an 1/8 cup to about a 1/4 cup, and then we mix that in nice and well. And while we're mixing this, let's go ahead and get our chicken fingies going. We'll do them about 2 at a time. Actually, yeah, no, we'll do about 2 at a time. And we'll drop that back on, let the rest sit. Now, let's taste test this again. Yeah, that changes it. That's really good. Here, you wanna try that? Okay, so let's let that sit for a sec. We can relocate some of these spices back over here. Yep, that definitely changes the game. All right, and it looks like in the meantime, our ground chicken is ready to go. We got about, I'd say, oh shit. Oops. Yeah, we want that to dry out a little bit. We want most of that liquid in the bottom of that to kind of start easing off. Okay, oops. I have got to pull all this back up. It's all right. Minor technical. Okay. That's what I needed. Okay. Okay, so we got about 20 minutes before our next ordered ad break. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get our Nashville hot tacos done. And then we're going to go straight into our ground chicken tacos after the ad break. It'll give me a little extra time to kind of like clean up all this stuff. Tong, ta tong, tong, tong. There's a joke in there about the tong song. Tong ta tong tong tong. Let's move some of this shit back out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. Give me just a sec. Just trying to put a few things out because I need to clear a little bit of room. Okay.
Hey, Dr. Rose's ABTCH. Don't make me zap ya.
Will you be shitting these out tomorrow after you eat them? I mean, I hope not. I mean, I'm a spice fiend myself, so if it's spice, ooh. Okay, where my thermometer at? Where my thermometer at? Get over here. Uh-oh. Okay, you can come back over here. Also, hi, welcome to the club. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the show, because I'm enjoying the show. This shit's delicious. All right. Shit, error. All right. Shit. All right, so I got a thermometer here. We're gonna quickly check these. Remember, raw chicken breast, 165. Dark meat, you want to actually go 185. Not quite. It's about 150, so we want to give that just an extra minute or so. Just an extra minute. Just like that. And then we'll probably just drop all 4 of these back in there in the fryer and call it good afterwards. Meanwhile, do I have a bowl? Clean bowl? These are clean. That's clean. That's absolutely clean. Well, okay. So we can just turn just a little bit. We turn that up. Okay. Now, while that's going, I got all of my goodies in here. We are doing. Where's my flour here? Flour. I got so many tortillas in the fridge. We got a bunch of goodies here for our chicken tacos. First round of chicken tacos. You can get out of here. You can get out of here. So these should be ready now. These should be ready, absolutely. And we're just gonna do these while the ad break's rolling. I'll just go ahead and cook the rest off and we'll have them later. We are looking at 160, 162, 164, 165. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop all 4 of these back in and let these start cooking. Get this tray out of the way while we're at it. These are a little thinner too, a little longer, a little thinner, so we can just kind of like let those go. While those are going, get this out of the way. Okay, so these have sat long enough. drop those in. Now, yeah, okay. You really want to get that slathered on there, right? Yeah, just like that. Let's go ahead and set that back over here. Just like that. Just like that. Get that in there. Get that in there. Let's go. Look at that. Look at how nice and coated all that is. That's delicious. Let's throw that right on here. Well, that's okay. That's just my jacket. I'm not using that. Set this aside for now. Now, we're going to be doing a little something extra special. We got some bread and butter pickle chips. Go like 1, 2, 3. Go 3 bread and butter pickle chips. And homemade ranch. You guys may remember some time ago I made ranch fresh on stream. I did it again, I'm just not making it like live. Screw you guys. Really? Really? The dried herbs are just making a fucking pain. All right, that's close enough. That's close enough. Now there we go. Take a nice, good long look at that. That is a Nashville hot chicken taco. This one's mine. It's mine. You can't have it. It was made for me. Mmm. Mmm. Hell yeah, it's still hot. Mm. Oh my god, that's good. All those flavors, the ranch cools it down. The pickles help out a lot. Oh. Mmm. I fucking love that, mate. Mmm, that's good. Yeah. Mmm. Oh, damn. That's delicious. I'll tell you what. I only meant to kind of like taste test all these. I meant to only taste test these, but I can't stop. Huh? All right. Okay, that's perfect. So, what we're gonna do, now that I'm done stuffing my face, we'll be quickly reassembling all these to make sure that they're good. What we're gonna do, chat, we're gonna run another ad break, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. We're gonna clean up a little bit here and there. We'll make sure everything looks good, and we'll be back to finish the last taco. I promise you guys will not be disappointed. This one is delicious. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Try this again.
Hey chat, Imp's about to hit you with a 3-minute ad break soon. Survive it without rage quitting, or I'll zap him myself. Stay tuned.
All right, chat. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit. About 5 minutes. We're going to clean up, make sure everything's good, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Stay tuned. And we're back, guys. We're back. Hope you guys are ready. Let's go back into it. Okay. So we're back. Welcome back. Now all of our fried chicken's done for later, so we can get our family photo and everything. What we're doing now, we got a few extra special things. So obviously, you guys have seen we've had the ground chicken. We've actually turned that down. We've turned that down to a low. It's ready. If you actually look at this, let's go ahead and full screen that. If you actually look at this now, you can see that's nice and dry. It's not, there's a little bit of liquid in there, but it's kind of just steaming off. Really why you do that is, if you try to do that when it's too wet, you put it in the taco shell, it's just gonna get juices all over the place. It's really messy. It matters a little less for this taco for reasons I'll show you in a minute, but what we're gonna do now is we're also gonna take this refried black beans, and we're just gonna take a bunch of this. Sure, we'll do that. We're gonna take a big scoop of this. We'll put it right in there. I'll add a little bit of chicken stock to help loosen this up a little bit. But that's really what we're doing. We're just gonna take this. We're just gonna loosen this up. Bring it back to heat on kind of a medium-low. Add a little bit of liquid so it's nice and kind of loose. Take our chicken stock. And you can see over here what we're doing. We're just kind of adding some chicken stock, and we're gonna let it loosen up. Actually, that's a good idea, yeah. That's actually a very good idea. So let's go ahead and swap these. And we do, actually, I don't need that. I don't need that big scoop anymore. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And this. Now, you guys who were around last year when I did Taco Tuesday, you may remember I did refried beans, but I did them pretty different this time. Last time when I did the refried beans before, we did refried beans with pinto beans. There's some jalapeno, onion, garlic, thyme, some taco spice, there's tomato in there. This time, so not only did we do the black beans, so we've got a completely different color. The black beans impart a different flavor than pintos. That's not really as much of a problem. What we did do differently though, we have our onion garlic in there, but we also have poblano peppers. Like with the ground chicken, we got poblano peppers in there. We got poblanos in here. We added a bunch of oregano, and then we have our tomato, onion, garlic, all of our other goodies in there. So this is, and the other thing that we also added a small touch of cocoa powder. Now, cocoa powder actually works very well in a lot of Mexican dishes. Cocoa powder works very well in a lot of Mexican dishes. It's a very deep, earthy kind of flavor, right? So you're adding kind of like a layer of depth to this. Cocoa and coffee are actually two fairly common flavors in Mexican cuisine. It's pretty common in mole, which I'll eventually do a mole on stream. Because honestly, mole is delicious when it's done right. But now you see we've kind of started loosening this up. It's not so thick anymore. We do want it to kind of have a bit of thickness to it. So we're gonna make sure this is nice and warm. We're gonna let that flavor soak in. That extra chicken stock, there's already chicken stock in this. So there's plenty of flavor. We're just adding into it. Now I love this stuff. We did this yesterday. We taste tested it. It's delicious. This stuff too, we did this previously in a fairly similar way. But we're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet. There's still more to go. We're gonna let that sit for just a second. And, oh, I've already got those pulled up. So next step, we've got, so is cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. Actually, cinnamon is in the taco spice that I make. Cinnamon, cumin, turmeric, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, thyme, basil, oregano, a little touch of cayenne, a little bit of chipotle powder. Now here we got Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca cheese is a nice buttery, soft kind of cheese. It's a delicious cheese. It's great, absolutely wonderful. And you just take this and you just go right in there. And you got a nice buttery cheese. Here, try a little bit of that. Try that. That's a wonderful cheese. I love the flavor of Oaxaca. It's nice and soft and buttery, creamy flavor, texture. So, there. Now, we got that. And we have a salsa, handmade, roasted poblano and tomato salsa. So what I did for this, I took Roma tomatoes, onion, and garlic, and I tossed it in oil, seasoned it with taco spice. And we put it on a sheet tray and threw it in the oven until the tomatoes started to blister and everything started to soften up a bit. We pulled that out, let that cool a bit, and we blitzed it in the blender to get it to kind of that texture. So it's not super smooth. It's got some nice chunkiness in it. But then we added roasted poblanos. We fire roasted some poblano and we peeled that after letting it steam for a little while. And we cut that, de-seeded it, cut it, and diced it nice and fine. Diced up some more cilantro, and we threw all that in with lime juice, salt, pepper, also. Oh, I'm lagging behind. When did I get one of these? When did I get one of these? I missed one. I'm so sorry, chat. So what we did, we took, so we've got here, do you even roast your fires? I do fire roast my fire. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's actually coming up right about perfect. Let me make sure that's warm all throughout, mixed up properly. Because this fire, you want to make sure it's heated through entirely and not just like localized to one spot. You'll kind of mess with things, right? So I'm kind of lagging behind. You want to make sure you're keeping an eye on that. Same with this, right? This has been on heat for long enough that it don't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. All right. So here, why don't you two try that? That's delicious salsa. Absolutely delicious. It's got a nice flavor to it. Tangy. The poblanos give a great flavor. I love roasted poblano. An absolutely fantastic flavor. So now we got everything that we need. We got everything a growing boy needs. We got a salsa, we got a cheese, we got our black beans, we got everything else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna assemble this bad boy. So we get our, yeah, and this griddle has been on a low heat basically the entire time. So we're getting this nice and hot. And then that we can just keep that, we can just turn that off. That's ready. So, my bad. My bad, guys. All right, that's nice and warm and soft. Blue corn tortillas, these things are delicious too. I love them. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little bit of our black bean refried. Just put a little bit right on there like a paste. And then we'll take our ground chicken. Put a nice little, we're gonna do lines of ground chicken, chat. You guys ready? Pull out your straws and your spoons. There we go. Just like that. And then we're gonna take our salsa. We got our salsa, roasted poblano salsa. We got our Oaxaca cheese right on top. That. And you know what? We're even gonna finish it with a little bit of lime. That is a... That's a taco. You said it. That's a fucking taco. That is a ground chicken and poblano taco. Poblano black, refried poblano black beans, roasted chicken and poblano, ground chicken, ground roasted chicken poblano, fire roasted poblano salsa, topped with a Oaxaca cheese cilantro. Well, let's give this a try. Fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's delicious. Here, I'm gonna make some fresh fruit. Oh, here, fine, just fucking take it. Take it. I'm gonna make some more in a bit. All right, boys and girls. That's it. That's the good shit right there. So let's go ahead and quickly redo our 3. Oh wait, no, wait. You know what? We forgot something. We forgot the best part. How do you guys like dessert? Be honest. Tell me how much you guys like dessert, right? Like, let me, this shit can fuck right off for just a second. Okay. Because there's a lot going on in the world, right? And companies decide all the time, they want to do, they don't care about the little person, right? They don't care about the little guy. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about making sure our, the stuff that we like gets produced or gets all this, all that. So I decided when I heard the news, once upon a time, one of everybody's childhood favorites, once that got discontinued, right? Klondike being a bunch of assholes as they are, I decided I would take it upon myself. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Choco Tacos. We have Choco Tacos. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Set this shit aside. I don't need you. I don't need you. In fact, I don't need any of this either. This is gonna go in the trash. What am I doing? Trying to save trash. So. So we made Choco Tacos. And we made them from scratch. I'll even show you how. Where are you at? Where are you at? So here we made, for this, we have Choco Tacos. And we made them from scratch. They're in homemade waffle cones. Formed into taco shells. Inside, we have a horchata ice cream. And it's super soft. Scoops straight out of the freezer, scoops like a champ. Cinnamon, toasted rice, very tiny touch of vanilla. Traditional made ice cream. We made it ourselves. Egg yolk, sugar, milk, and cream. And this stuff is delicious. It's so good. It's so good. It's absolutely delicious. It's nice and sweet, very light flavors on everything. Now these, move this out of the way. Just a sec. Come here. Come here. I need some space. I need me some space. Let's go. Okay. So when we went to do these, so we went ahead and because I got my hands on a waffle iron press, sorry, a waffle cone press. So we made our own waffle cones and we cut them to size using a little ring mold. In fact, I have those right here as well. So we actually, because it was like a 7.5 inch, I think it was, a 7.5 inch waffle cone maker. So we took one of these and we cut the waffle cone out of that. I almost wish I'd have been able to do it live, but the logistics of trying to make that work is kind of a pain in the ass. So we did that and then we took the whole thing and we brushed the inside with chocolate and then dipped the top in chocolate. So this is all coated inside and along the edges in melted chocolate. And then, after we took time to refreeze it, we packed the inside with the horchata ice cream, which is actually pretty easy since the ice cream was pretty soft. Like, the ice cream was very soft. And then, after that, we let it refreeze again. We piped the chocolate on top. And the top of this is a mix of waffle cone bits and mixed nuts. It's cashews, almonds, and peanuts, all roasted together with a tiny bit of salt. And when it comes together, chat, it's a thing of beauty. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Here, you take that away from me. I don't need the whole thing. I don't need the whole thing. Oh. If you get it while it's still frozen, so it's not dripping all over the fucking place, it's absolutely great. The waffle cone itself, one later. I'll get you. What? The waffle cone itself still got a nice crisp because it's not soggy from all the ice cream that's in it, and that chocolate has a nice 2 of those and 1 of those, and we'll just make a whole round. And the chocolate, it's nice and frozen, so you get a nice crunch from that nice frozen chocolate bite. The inside has got that nice horchata flavor, lots of cinnamon, and like plenty of cinnamon, the toasted rice flavor. It's so good. And the crunch and everything from the top, like, because I wasn't about to waste all of the bits left over from punching out the taco shell. So we crunched that up to mix with the nuts, which adds plenty of flavor. This is the only way that I could really think to improve this is folding something else into the ice cream, like a chocolate, like a cinnamon ribbon or something. That would make that so much better. This is absolutely fantastic. I love these. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, we only have 6. Don't worry. We only have 6 left. Oh wait, 5 left, because this is the 6th. Oh. All right, it's gone. Where'd it go? Nobody knows. Oh, damn. Well, honestly incredible. Honestly, everything here is great. Tastes fantastic. Like, I know sometimes I like the meme plates and everything else, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and make our family plate. Let's go ahead and do this. So, we're gonna go ahead and they're ready. So we're gonna go ahead and we're in a second. Actually, we're probably just gonna eat them right as soon as the stream's on. Because what we're gonna do, chat, we're gonna go ahead and just get our plates ready. And we're gonna go ahead and get our plate ready. And that's close enough, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get our plate ready here. And then we're gonna send you off to La La Land to raid off someone else. So, braised beef taco. A braised beef taco with a lime cilantro cabbage slaw. Slide that one back. We got a Nashville hot chicken taco with, oh, I put them away, didn't I? I did, I put them away. They're right here. A Nashville hot chicken taco with bread and butter pickles and ranch. Oh, that chicken's fatty. Look at that chicken. And then, at last, we have a roasted poblano ground chicken taco with a poblano black bean, ground chicken. Don't be afraid to do your lines. roasted poblano and tomato salsa. And Oaxaca cheese. And don't forget about your fresh cilantro on everything. A little bit of lime juice. And there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Taco Tuesday. There you go. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's go ahead and send this off. But once again, thank you guys so much. The 10 gifted subs, the bits, all the support, everything. You guys have been fantastic. We got 2 new followers, I think. I think we got 2 new. I know we got 1 for sure. I think we got 2. So give me just a second. Thanks for the stream. Absolutely. I do not plan to be around for a stream later tonight. Depending on how fast everything goes and how, like, what happens later today. I might be around to hang out. We just, like, hang out in a Discord call, play some games, talk about stuff, whatever. But I am not personally planning on streaming tonight. Unless something changes. If something changes, I will absolutely ding everyone and let you guys know. But for tonight, for right now, this is it. So hope you guys are having fun. Let's go see who is around. Let's see who was around. Oh, we got a bread clip right at the very end. We got a bread clip right at the very end. 9 bread clips. Glad I was able to catch this. Me too. I'm so glad to have you guys around.
Yo and Wingus Dingus. Tacos incoming.
My bread clip will not be denied. That's right, Wingus Dingus. You know what? Let's go say hi to Mir. We're gonna go say hi to Mir the Moth. And our raid message, ladies and gentlemen, our raid message today will be Taco Tuesday. The raid message today, go ahead, give Mir my best. We're gonna raid out to Mir, have a great night. He is playing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I wonder if that's the remake. I can't tell from the thumbnail here. In the meantime, you guys, thanks again. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your evening. If I see you tonight, I'll see you. If not, I'll see you again Thursday for Butt Stab Brigade. So you guys have a great night. As soon as the raid goes through. As soon as the raid goes through. Man, this has been going. We did that in about 2 hours and 15 minutes too. That's pretty good timing. Alrighty guys, you guys have a great night. Thanks again. Goodbye.